What's good, squad? Welcome to another episode of Phuca-Pod, a Phucaname product. Find us all across the web at Phucaname, Phucaname. Check out other episodes of our podcast. Follow us, rate us 5 stars so we can continue to bring these squad vibes to you. Here with the usual squad spec. Squad, introduce yourself and where people can find you on these interwebs.
What's goody, y'all? It's your boy Wavey God, of course. Wavey is forever, you know what I'm saying? You already know, sneaker lover, anime watcher, video game player. You know what I mean? You got another episode for y'all. This is going to be very, very one topic heavy. But we may sprinkle some more stuff in there. But y'all, like I said before, I say every episode, you say every episode. Rate the podcast 5 stars on Apple, Spotify podcasts, wherever you listen to it. Also like and comment on our YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? Say your opinions on there. You know, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and of course, follow and sub up to Frosty over on Twitch whenever you
Appreciate
can.
Appreciate it. Oh, and I'm also Frosty Phoenix, the not main host, but host speaking right now. Follow me across the web.
Yeah, you stay being to do that too.
I don't do it in the beginning. I really need to. I need to make that note. But follow me across the web at Frosty Phoenix, FROSTYPHENIX, or at 89 at the end of it. You should find most, if not all, of my social content personally, and of course with the squad at Phucaname.
Of course.
So, opening up this conversation is the big point we have here: Xbox and or Microsoft gaming.
So,
take it away, Wavey.
What have they not been in recently? They've been in every news section, every corner. Price hikes, layoffs throughout the year. We got price hikes on Game Pass, on consoles twice this year. And they got the dev kit is going. Come on, man. Like, I don't know what's going on over in Microsoft right now. And we have more rumors. And it's not even a rumor. I think it's actually, it was confirmed to be true. There's a big part of why they're doing all this. You already know. If you've seen the video, of course, y'all go follow us on TikTok and Instagram, wherever. That video's on there. But it came out that Microsoft has been going at Xbox saying like, hey, we need 30% profits. 30% profit, which is,
what does that even mean?
So basically, they want like everything that they sell, they want 30% or more profit. They want like the highest of the highest of like the profit. Like,
so you can still have 70 take in, but we want 30% of that.
Yep, we want 30. They want 30. They want 30% of the pro. They want 30% like of like the of what's selling. Like, they don't want Microsoft don't want 30%. They just want like they want the profits that Microsoft and Xbox is getting to be 30%. And
okay,
that's already like, according to the article that I got it from, shout out to Bloomberg and Jason Schreier. I think he wrote the article. The regular profit for the gaming industry is about 17 to 22%. So they're trying to do double that. They're trying to go for the gusto. They're trying to say like, hey, we need this money now, like. Because remember, Xbox is still Microsoft, and Microsoft makes money like when they're in their sleep. Like, they got Windows, and Windows, I think everything at Microsoft is making money besides Xbox, if I'm not mistaken. Or Xbox making the least amount of money.
It's its lowest hanging fruit right now. Or,
basically, like it's just something like I don't know, like, because Microsoft, because they got Windows, you got the Copilot AI, you got your laptops, and Windows is probably the biggest thing moving over there, because like any PC you get has Windows on it. So Microsoft Word, the Office and stuff like that makes some money, you know. Hand over arm, or whatever the saying goes, however the saying goes.
Hand over fist,
exactly. Like, you know. But Xbox, I don't know what's going on over there, man. Like,
so just a general summary, right? Xbox division is currently facing challenges, particularly with declining hardware sales. had to search it, it is not the lowest performing arm of Microsoft overall when considering total revenue and the performance of other much smaller segments like devices. So
there's other devices that are making less than Xbox, basically.
There are other things that we're not talking about that are below it. So Microsoft,
Okay.
So
they're not the bottom of the totem pole. That's cool. That's at least cool. I mean, I guess.
Xbox division falls under the more personal computing segment, which also includes Microsoft Windows and Surface devices. Device segment, which includes Surface line, also has experienced revenue declines, some even larger in percentage terms than Xbox hardware devices. So now we're also talking about their direct computers that they sell. Like we said, other people, like you said, Wavey, other people use Microsoft and Windows, use Windows for their hardware or their software, right? But we get hardware from other places. But their hardware isn't selling as much. But Xbox does because that's the most recognized hardware. But you're not talking about Microsoft computers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just
Xbox
sense. Is their hardware seller of their computer devices, their computer-like devices. So,
I mean, even Apple uses Microsoft, and that's great. You can get Microsoft.
You can
Office
get,
on
but
your
it does
Apple.
not use. You can get, but it does not use.
Oh no, yeah.
It's not relying.
It's
on
not
it.
built
You can't
in,
get
yeah.
a PC without a Windows interface.
With Apple, like they have their own stuff. They got like sheets and stuff like that and everything, whatever. But
that's Google.
It's just like, that's Google. I'm sorry, that's Google. But Microsoft, I mean, Apple has their own thing that's in their computers.
Yeah,
and
their
like
Mac software.
Yeah, they have their Mac software. But people, like, if you want to get Microsoft Windows, Microsoft Office, you can and everything. So, and I'm pretty sure people actually do that, especially if they're switching from PC to Apple. They probably do. Like, if they're like, hey, I'll take this Microsoft Office, you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna offer it. So
yeah,
but yeah, I mean, and Xbox just happens to be in the bottom of that. Well, not the bottom, like Frosty said, not the bottom, but they're not doing so well. So
no,
and that's not good. That 30%, that's what did it. Like so from what I've seen, after hearing that, I take a little bit more or less. I took a lot less heat off of Xbox because of that.
Okay.
Because it's not like they can just say like, we don't want to do that. You kind of got to at that point because Microsoft is backing you at that point. Like, and they've been backing you for a long time because you're part of Microsoft. So like, they could easily just cut y'all off.
Easily?
They could if they wanted to. If they wanted to, they could cut them off and they'd be fine. Because if you look at like Microsoft stock prices, they're going up. Like I think they're like at least $530 a share, if I'm not mistaken. There's something up there.
So Microsoft stock prices, right? As of this recording, so we're talking about November of 2025. So Microsoft stock prices. Let's check that out in general.
If I'm not mistaken, it should be like up there. Like,
so $497.10.
Oh, it fell a little bit?
It decreased, negative 10 by negative 10, or it fell $10 or 1.98%. That's what it is.
Well, excuse me. Well, at the same time, I've been, at work where I'm working right now, I've been overhearing conversations that stock market is doing like the best right now. But I'm also not in the stock like that. So
of course not.
Yeah, I'm not that in the stock like that. So definitely don't take my advice. But I've been hearing the stock market is not the best right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah,
there are plenty of reasons that we won't touch on that we don't have time for.
Oh yeah, that's that's another podcast topic. And I say another time. When I say another topic, I mean another podcast can do that. But yeah, I think like honestly, if they cut off Xbox, I don't think it will hurt them that much. But I don't think they want to. I think they want to stay. I don't think they want to stay in this space. I feel like they just want to they've been in there since 2001 because they wanted to play catch up with everybody else and stuff. Like I feel like they just are rolling with it, and they of course Microsoft sees the future of like just straight digital. 'Cause that's what they do now, and I don't know if they want Xbox to be just like that, but I just don't see like a world like where if the next console or whatever if it doesn't hit like that, I can see Microsoft being like, maybe time to go. I can see it.
So, shout out to MarketWatch.com. Let's read this this headline. Shout out to Emily Berry. Microsoft's stock is suffering its longest losing streak in years. What gives? Analysts say investors are rotating out of laggard big tech stocks in favor of momentum plays. They may also be spooked by Microsoft's higher AI spending. So
that is true. They did say that, I did come out that Xbox they were trying to do like at least Microsoft was trying to do a lot more AI stuff. So
right. So now we're talking again, a conversation about like what Xbox is doing. I know we had a point here, and Wavey and I were going back and forth about this. Sarah Bond. So understanding the hierarchy is that Phil Spencer is the CEO, and we know how our teammate One True Noob feels about Phil Spencer. Opinions are very welcome.
Every time, like, what are you doing, Phil Spencer? I want to ask Phil Spencer, what's he doing right now? I want to get in his mind right now. That's what he says every time.
And Sarah Bond is the president of Xbox, so she's second only to Phil Spencer. But even for Sarah, even promoting that the next console will be like high tech, innovative, big words, right? Like sell, and it'll be. Let me see. Shout out to even talking about a partnership with like another. Let me see here. Partnered with a mid for like a new chip or something like that. So again, talking about the thing of why companies might be falling back off it is because it depends on the company that they're trying to partner with in order to see the next generation, and that might include AI. That looking like that would include AI, which this world is actually moving towards anyway. So
for better or worse,
for better or worse, is where they're looking to invest in. So the two heads are trying to cook something up here.
Yeah,
may not be too favorable for the company overall. People don't see the vision.
I mean, that at the end of the day, like I said before, Microsoft knows where the future's at. Like, they're a big tech company, and they're like a $3 or $4 trillion company. They're that high for a reason. Like, they cut costs where they have to. They've been big in this industry for a while. Like, the digital thing is like where everything is going, like, and everything. So even though a lot of gamers want to be on like I want to own the game. I want to get the physical edition and stuff like that because I want to own my stuff because I don't want no one like deleting it because they just feel like it or something like that.
Okay.
Microsoft is on some stuff like, I mean, we know digital's the way, so we're gonna push that. Which I'm almost positive. I don't want to say that Microsoft had a hand in Game Pass. I feel like Xbox brought it to them and everything, but I'm pretty sure they had like their hand like somewhere in the gumbo, like, hey, let's try to make our platform something like a streaming service like how Netflix and Hulu got it and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they had like their hands somewhere in the gumbo with that. That's just me.
So right, as a company, you're probably looking to see what the innovative points are, what other companies are doing, how to improve your content, and you see what works, and that's what Phil and Sarah's jobs are among the people that they hire in their division. I would think that they may, like, Microsoft may also, like, let's put it to you like this: Microsoft's overall umbrella covers many things. So let's just say, well, first of all, what was your value that you said that Microsoft is worth?
I think like 3 or 4 trillion.
3.69.
Yep. See, and they're like, I think they're like one of the only. There's like probably 3 companies that are like worth like over 3 trillion. I think they're one of them. I think Apple's one of them. I forget who the other one is. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So Divisions are organized into major businesses segments like intelligent cloud, productivity, and business process. So look, the fact that you can't even really break it down that heavy. Let's just use their fiscal year. I think this is 13 revenue.
Like 2013?
Yeah, because I'm trying to just see in general, like.
No, that was the year they released Xbox One.
Right. So let's just listen off. Right. So all of the divisions of Microsoft.
Okay.
The Microsoft Pulse, Xbox Network, Microsoft Store, Cloud Computing, Finance. So it's like even just trying to search it online, there's no definitive list of just like what the divisions are. Like this division, this division, this division. But the things that they fall on right now are their hardware, or their their hardware. So Microsoft Pulse, I guess, is probably the computers and stuff like that. Xbox, Microsoft Store, so things they sell and services and things like that. Cloud computing, which is the AI stuff and the overall software, and where they're trying to go with Xbox. Probably where they're trying to go with the AI thing, which is the company's falling back and why the stock may not be doing well right now, per reports. I mean, us just trying to touch on this topic, there are so many different things into why they're doing what they do.
Yeah.
And I know neither of us are CEO. Well, technically we are. We're not CEOs of a $1 trillion company.
Right, there you go.
This is a rough topic to always touch on, and I definitely think this is something, personally, I feel like, for those that are listening, it's like, got to bring, because even as a journalist, to speculate on something that has many arms, there are many factors to this. There's more than just one thing that's leading to decisions that they're making now, and people are probably looking at it like, what the hell, for real? But only people that understand it are the ones that are up top, and even then we could maybe say that they do or don't truly understand, but we don't know. We're not at the top.
They definitely don't. Like the people up top, like Microsoft and the suits and stuff like that, they don't understand like what the gaming community is all about. They don't understand. They're like every other like big company with the suits and the investors. They're about $1, and they want to make it sooner than later. And that's why when this came out about this whole 30% profit thing for Xbox, and now Microsoft was pushing that, I don't think it surprised a lot of people. Like, I don't think it surprised a lot of people when it came out, because we all know Microsoft is about their money, and like they want to raise their stock prices, because that is what really drives a lot of stuff, like, and everything like that.
So yeah.
You know,
I'm gonna throw something in here real quick. Like you said, we don't know. Another quick Google search. I asked if Sarah Bond is a gamer.
I know Phil Spencer's.
Right.
I don't know about Matt. I don't know about Matt Booty. I don't know. I know Phil Spencer's. I don't know about Sarah Bond and Matt Booty though.
Sarah Bond is a gamer.
Is she?
She grew up playing Sonic the Hedgehog, King's Quest 2 with her father. She now plays games with her own children, and a major advocate for the gaming industry, having become the president of Xbox. She also sees gaming as a mix of both art and science, and her personal passion has informed her professional career at Microsoft. So again,
Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. That's cool. That's cool.
That is cool. Do you want to take that back?
Don't want to take what back about her being a gamer?
No, the part about the suits and up top.
Oh no, like, okay.
You see, you got to be very precise. Who are you talking
very
about?
precise. Yeah, nah, I definitely understand it. And I say when I say the suits and up top, I'm probably meaning more like when I'm saying like the Microsoft, like up there type stuff, like not like
she is the president.
She is president of Xbox and everything. Yeah. I'm talking about people above her.
Right, above her, in general.
Yeah, like above people that be at the table making the investor decisions and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't think they understand what the gaming community is all about. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah, I get that. Yeah,
they just want $1. Like, you know, just like EA. EA is the same way. We're not talking about EA right now, but they're the same way. Like, they want $1. Why do you think they charge so many for microtransactions? that company
back and then some.
It might as well be called Microtransaction City over there at EA. Like, that's where they make most of their money from, not anything else. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why the Black Panther game was canceled. I mean, that and plus, like, you know, 4 years of pre-production, but still.
So Sarah Bond is the president, oversees the platform and business. Matt Booty is the president of game content and studios, who's in charge of Xbox Game Studios, Activision, Blizzard, and ZeniMax Media.
That cost them a lot over there too, though. That merger,
yeah, that investment was crazy too. But, you know, same thing. What was the one thing? Shout out to Husky. Husky Okage about people pointing fingers and wondering about Xbox acquisitions, but PlayStation had already been doing that.
They have been doing that. That is very true. But the thing is that what did Corner say right after that? That those acquisitions paid off over there because they actually made something from them. And yeah, we all was like looking at the Xbox one like, oh snap, they're gonna make something happen over there. Well, that's what I was thinking. I don't know about everybody else. That's what I was thinking. You know, but at the same time, it costs like $70 billion. So I'm pretty sure that acquisition right there made Microsoft put even a tighter scope or a tighter leash around Xbox. Because it's like, oh, y'all got to deliver now. Like, they're almost like us. You got to deliver now. You put how much money on Activision Blizzard? And to be honest, what did we really get from that so far?
Nothing yet.
Besides Black Ops, Call of Duty on Game Pass. And that could lead into, like, you know, they lost reportedly.
Well, nothing making waves that's unique, like getting these studios and making something that's even though we're already outside of that conversation of exclusives or whatever. We're getting away from that conversation. Now it's funny, like, even when you just look at the Xbox leadership, Sarah Bond, Matt Booty, Craig Duncan, and Jocelyn Main. And then the lead of it all is Phil Spencer, which, again, I'll say it again, which I find it funny every time we say that. Noob blows a gasket and goes, Noob is like, yo, what are you doing? But, and even shout out to Forbes in the article about what changed this year. It seems that Bond is the big deal right now. She is a big deal. She's the president, but the big change in what Microsoft may be trying to do this year and moving forward. Okay.
What do you mean by that?
So even the article that was written, the headline is the secret driver behind Xbox's transformation. Sarah Bond has risen from general manager to president of Xbox in just 8 years, a meteoric trajectory that's propelled the transformation. Further, you know, going into the article, we'll dive deeper into that. So even when writing like that from a journalist standpoint, editing standpoint, just to tell the story, the initial idea is that she is the factor right now for whatever ideas are coming. Like, right now she's second to Phil, kind of like, what we got going on here, and she's like, bet, you know, let's make it happen.
Yeah, that's very true, and shout out to her, because I've seen that meteoric rise. Like, I remember when she was on stage at certain presentations at E3 and stuff like that, like, who's this Sarah Bond person? Okay, you got a black woman in a head seat in Xbox? That's tough. But then all the stuff started happening. People starting to blame her and stuff like that, which I get it. You know, she's at the presidency, so she knew what she was getting into. But, you know, the brother side of me, you know, just hates to see that, you know, black woman just taking all these hits and stuff like that. You know, it's all coming down on her and everything. But like you said before you started recording, that is what she signed up for, you know what I'm saying? But still hate it. I still hate it, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do and everything. And like she said, she's like, at least in the interview, like you talked about, that that the next console will be like the high premium and stuff like that. And there's been rumors floating around, there's gonna be a hybrid PC console. You know what I'm saying? I think you even posted about it before that like it's basically it might be eliminating the whole pay for multiplayer type of thing and everything. And then like you could also play like Steam games on there, which that's something big. That's something real big. So you basically, if PlayStation puts stuff on Steam, you'll be able to play it on your Xbox. Yeah. Which that's pretty cool. Like playing Ghost of Tsushima or playing like Last of Us on Xbox. I mean, that's cool. I mean,
better be good quality.
That's also very true because a lot of PlayStation ports, they have an issue when they get to Steam. I don't know why that happens all the time when you go to PC. There's always some kind of issue when they get ported over there, but they get fixed and stuff like that. But at the same time, would all that justify the price that is floating around? You know what I'm saying? Like the price floating around is like $800 to $1,200. And I get it. This like most PCs, most high-end PCs, or like good PCs, you're paying like probably like a good in the thousands. But like for someone that like the casual person, they might not be looking for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're gonna look for an $800 machine or a $1,200 machine to play something. But at the same time, the PS5 Pro came out with $700. So I don't know, man. I don't know if that price is justifiable for what Xbox is putting out with the PC console hybrid. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. But I would love to like see what it's like gonna look like. And I'm pretty sure knowing Microsoft, if it's like in that price range, I can see them doing like the lower tier one is $800 and the higher tier one's gonna be like in like the $1,000 or $1,200 price range. Or somewhere in that price. I can see them doing that. Most definitely. They did it for the past couple generations, so why stop now? Like yeah, what's your opinion on that hybrid and everything?
So I just did a search on generally the question that's asked, and it's in broader understanding, especially for the people that are probably listening to this episode or watching this on YouTube right now. When we're talking about Xboxes versus, and please, the difference between an Xbox and a Microsoft and PlayStation and Xbox and PC is definitely the hardware. PCs are the customizable things, so let's just take that off the table right now.
Yeah,
because that's your full choice on how you get your PC made, whether you buy it off the shelf or whether you get it made. PlayStation and Xbox, you get what they sell you, right?
Plug and play.
And when we're talking about PlayStation, like it's always just been known for their hardware to be top notch, like focused on graphics, focused on what they're good at. Xbox games, which again the conversation about their hardware, and Microsoft's not too known for their hardware. Software is a different conversation, but software is spread across multiple departments, computers, phones, PlayStation is just
Microsoft phone.
PlayStation. Right. Well, right, you know what I'm saying? And then like they
that field piece of technology.
Look. And we're talking about Xbox trying to step it up. Well, we're going to combine our hardware with a well-known piece of hardware being a PC element. That could work for them. That could be great. That would definitely bring together two divisions of gaming that were initially separate. I don't speak on it because, like, for me, I'm primarily a PlayStation head. I mean, that'd be great in general for them if they do this. But we'll see how that generally looks because PCs are known to be like those customizable units, and Xboxes are known to be, and don't crucify me, y'all, I promise, I'm just trying to make a point here, the lower tier hardware units.
Yeah, but it also does make sense that they are trying to push like this PC console hybrid, just because like we all said, it is Microsoft. Microsoft is mostly like in like that PC like software space. So them just being able to partner and basically just bring that in like the home entertainment kind of system. I mean, be able to put play Steam games, play like Epic Games, store games on your console, and play Xbox library. It sounds really good. It sounds a little too good to be true if you're gonna keep it funky right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, at the end of the day, for me personally, all power to y'all, Phil, Sarah, rest of the team.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. And I mean, even with that, I mean, like I'm pretty sure like the whole Call of Duty thing, because that's like like I said, that's the biggest thing that came out Activision Blizzard merger so far, was the Call of Duty being on Game Pass, which apparently, according to a Bloomberg report, that lost them about $300 million last year.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a big hit. So I'm pretty sure, like, you know, I lost Microsoft that much money. So if you making Microsoft lose that much money, yeah, like I said, that leash I think is pretty tight over Xbox right now. And I said it before, and I think I said it before recording, whatever, but I'll say it right now too. I feel like if this next console doesn't do what they wanted to do, I can see if it'd be kind of far-fetched if they just like get rid of Xbox. I can see them basically saying like, all right, no more hardware, no more consoles. I can see them doing that, because technically the Xbox One was a flop for a little bit anyway. Technically, if you're gonna be like talk like, you know, sales and stuff like that, Xbox Series is not doing the best right now. It's like the lowest out of PlayStation. Like it's like what 5-1, I think, to PlayStation, the PS5 and the Switch. You know, Switch gonna do their numbers. Nintendo gonna do their numbers. So Xbox, I think Xbox is the lowest if I'm not mistaken. So I don't see an ending where Microsoft keeps pushing out consoles and stuff like that if the next one is gonna be another dud.
Okay, so generally, if you do the search for the questions, always a matter of asking the right questions.
Mm-hmm.
Could Microsoft drop Xbox? Could it? Overall AI summary says no, Microsoft will not drop Xbox. It's the summary of just generally what's going on out there, like aggregating all of the overall reports. Despite rumors and some retail level shifts, like we talked about, the company has confirmed its commitment to developing future Xbox consoles and hardware. Microsoft sees Xbox as part of a broader multi-platform strategy that includes dedicated hardware with plans for next-generation consoles and other devices like a handheld, and remaining active.
I would like to see an Xbox handheld, like a pure Xbox handheld that's like not partnered with anybody. I would love to see that, but you know, whatever.
So, for our conversation, even if we tried to entertain an idea that they would drop the Xbox division for recouping sales, it's not anytime soon.
I can see it not being anytime soon. Like I said, I think dropping Xbox, when I said that before, I know it's a little far-fetched, but I could definitely see them saying like, hey, no more console sales. I could see them doing that. If the next one is not where the sales is, if the sales are not where it's supposed to be, I can see them saying no more console sales. I could see them doing that, because it's like, why would you continue spending money?
Well, you still need to sell what you have.
True.
Even if it's $5.
I mean, if the console side like a fire sale, like everything must go. Yeah, sure, okay. I mean,
we couldn't even give these joints away. You know,
and like even I think the hardware sales are like, they're down too. Like they dropped 29% apparently. Like they lost, like I think Xbox revenue, it fell like 113 million apparently, because hardware sales they dropped 29%. Like, that's another big number. Like it's almost like Xbox is taking L after L after L after L. We didn't even get to like the biggest part that happened recently too. We didn't even get to that part yet.
Oh, would that be the Costco removing it from its shelves?
I mean, that's also very big. That's actually that might be bigger than another one and everything. But yeah, that's a big, because Costco is the third biggest retailer in the United States, and you're taking it. They said, "Nah, we're not selling you anymore." And you looked that up before. So what was the reason that they said that? Like
Business decision. Summarizing it, basically, it's a business decision.
AKA, y'all console's not selling like that, so we're not gonna keep on buying stock if it's not gonna sell. That's the corporate way of saying that, like, hey, y'all not selling, so we're not gonna put it in our store anymore.
Sounds about right.
And that's a big L. Like the third biggest retailer, your thing is not there. You know.
Yeah. But what was the thing you were talking about?
Oh, I was talking about you know. You already know I'm the bishop. You already know I'm the savior. Game Pass, man.
Get out of. See, when you said that, I was like, no, you're not about to go there. No, you're not about to go
son,
there.
That price hike was crazy. That was you know that price hike was ridiculous. Granted, all right, I still have Game Pass. I'm not gonna say like, but I definitely understand the whole point of people canceling. I understand it wholeheartedly, because like going from $20 to $30, like you even try to like say like, hey, 20 to 25, y'all ain't even try to do that. Y'all just said no, we're going up here with it. Granted, that could have been the whole Microsoft pushing that about 30% profit and stuff like that, but it's like that's a hard, and it's all about like what you play. Like if you can justify $30 a month, and like if you play that many games where like basically it's going to equal up to $360 a year, which is ironic in the first place. Like that's very ironic.
Oh wow! Oh
yeah.
Wow!
30 times 12, 360. Yeah.
Wow. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Kind of. But yeah, it's yeah, that I think the day that happened, it got announced, the Xbox, I think that Xbox Game Pass like subscription website, it went down. People were canceling left and right. It went down, like, and I wholeheartedly understand that, because people were basically like, you know, it was a good deal before, but I might as well just buy my games now if I'm gonna do that. Because think about it, $260 a year. So games are like $70. So you have to play like at least 6 games a year to justify you paying for that membership. Now, when before you could play like maybe 3 or 4 games and you get your money's worth. Like the extra 2 games, like this is a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually very surprised they didn't like, you know, go back on the price yet, because it must not have been a lot of people that canceled the subscription. That must be what it is.
You say how many people did?
Nah, I'm just saying, like, I'm surprised they didn't go back on like they didn't like go back on the price yet, because like I'm like it must not have been that much that many people that canceled the subscription.
You still got to make that profit back. It's like, you know, so the question is, all right, how many people have canceled their subscription to possibly affect their decision to possibly reduce the price again?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I could like think of. Like, only thing that would like make them do that is like if their sales hurt that much on Game Pass.
The exact numbers is not public, but there has been a significant increase in searches for cancel Game Pass following the recent price hike for Game Pass Ultimate, suggesting a large number of users are considering or have decided to cancel, though the overall impact on the subscriber base is unknown. Now, some people are speculating, even on Reddit, Game Pass cancellations has increased 200% according to new data from Google. Of course, if you dig Google it, you'll find the information. That means that even with the amount of people that allegedly have removed their subscription from the service, it's still not enough.
Yeah,
that means that the company's still trying to recoup that money.
Yeah, that's true too. And I think that a lot of people also get canceled, and a lot of people probably just like went down in like the tier 2. They probably went to the second tier and stuff like that, and stopped doing Ultimate, which is still $20 a year. You're just not getting as much as you're doing with Ultimate.
Apologies for that. So this post was removed on Reddit. Now, someone searching doesn't mean someone canceled. Likely for the numbers, sure, but that doesn't mean that. As per discussion, doesn't mean that the 200% is the amount of people that have actually removed themselves, but it's just how much people have looked into it, and those percentage people have actually gone through with it. Still has not affected any price reduction.
Yeah, which I mean, I guess that makes sense too, and I think they probably. I would think they probably like budgeted this for that as well. They probably knew there's gonna be a lot of pushback on people like saying like, "Hey, why is this going up this much? Y'all not even adding nothing like that and everything." Because they're not. They're adding Ubisoft Classic and Fortnite Crew and some other stuff, and it's like, all right, I don't play Fortnite like that. Well, I don't personally, but there's probably a lot of people that do. So maybe that's why they added it. Maybe they saw the data and everything like that. Which goes back to another conversation we had before, where I think Corner said they're trying to market to the young people and stuff. And what do most young people play right now? Fortnite. So why not just put down the subscription where you have Fortnite Crew? You can get like all this stuff basically within the subscription and stuff like that. And then
Fortnite is free.
Yeah, but like I think you can get other things. I think Fortnite Crew Fortnite Crew is something extra with Fortnite that you have to pay for. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, so well, this is again an overall summary. Yes, the price of Xbox Game Pass could go down as per any type of reaction. While it's possible for the price to decrease in the future, it's more likely that the prices will remain high or even possibly go up as per just general inflation. The reason for the increase, what we're looking at here from a general summary, is that they were implemented to help offset costs of including major releases on the service from the start and to reflect the expanded catalog and new partner benefits. Future predictions, likelihood of a price drop is low. Microsoft is reportedly being pressured to maintain a high profit margin for Xbox, which could lead to future price hikes or cost-cutting measures like job cuts and project cancellations.
Hello. We already seen that happen.
Yeah.
And to answer your question before, Fortnite Crew is basically like just exclusive in-game content and stuff like that. So you get, I think, from what I'm seeing, exclusive crew pack with new outfit and accessories, 1,000 V-Bucks, which is the
in-game currency.
The in-game currency, full access to all current and future battle passes, OG passes. So basically, it's basically like a battle pass kind of thing where like it's in the subscription. So
or like remember no, we're touching on this GTA's GTA Online dollars, the GTA Plus subscription.
Which I don't know if that did good or not, honestly.
Wow. Did that do well? GTA Plus, oh my goodness, have mercy.
I don't know if they did good or not, honestly. That's
numbers.
Wasn't it like $15 a month when they announced it? Something like that.
Let's see. GTA Plus. GTA Plus is $7.99.
Oh, $7.99. Okay. Still, that's still kind of crazy though. Like,
$8 a month to gain extra bits of money that gets sent to you. It's a good value for casual or newer players who want monthly cash and perks, especially for 100 car garage and convenience features. Likely not worth it for veterans who already have ample cash and vehicles.
That's ridiculous,
right? So, with that model in mind, back to the conversation about services like GTA Plus.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to implement that for Microsoft, like the services that would come with the increased cost for
Xbox don't need no more services. They don't need no more monthly services.
Nah, we don't in general across gaming, but like, yeah, I mean, just in general, like how many people have? Let me see. Well, I don't think there's any numbers per se, but it's enough that it's just an extra revenue stream in addition to you being able to get shark cards, which are the one-off cards that you can pay for money for in GTA. So like, you pay $100 in real life,
mm-hmm.
You get let me GTA shark. Let me tell you something, man. As someone who played this game and they started doing these, I understand the business practice, but just kind of come on, like, all right, let me see. It's a Megalodon shark card. It's $100, and you get 10 million. Only $10 million in GTA off of $100. You know how much $10 million gets you?
How much does that get you, honestly?
Like one. It's like how much is the yacht? Seriously, GTA. So the yacht, even if you start doing economics in this game, like just how much, like what you got to do. So a base yacht
mm-hmm.
costs between 6 and 8 million.
So you can get a yacht and probably like what, a couple cars?
But the yacht at base without the customizations to the yacht.
Oh, so that's the base tiers.
You could look at a yacht for 8 million. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Sheesh. Like they really taxing over it, and they're pretty sure a lot of people that fell for that too,
bro. And let me just look at this. Players can request. You can't drive the yacht, by the way. You can only just have it sit in the ocean. You can visit your yacht, right? Players can request the captain of the ship to move your yacht for $25,000.
$25,000 what?
Dollars, in-game dollars. $25,000 in-game dollars. Or the reduced fee to $10,000 by completing a super yacht life mission.
Yo, why they taxing over there? Why they taxing over there, Rockstar, man?
The game is popping, bro.
The game is popping, but
they said, "Ooh, what else can we do, bro? What else can we do?"
And that's what all these companies do too. They like, what else can we do to make even more money? Can you know why? And we just mentioned it before. That the biggest one of them all right now is Fortnite, man. Fortnite, it's free to play, but they still make so much money off the cosmetics alone. And this is cosmetics, so it's like whatever, that's fine. But they make so much money off that alone. Look, they just released a Simpsons, I think, overhaul for like a season. I think recently, this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
There were 2 million concurrent players on there. 2 million concurrent players. Like, and that game is about 7 years. The battle royale is about 7 years old. It's still pulling those kind of numbers. That's ridiculous. And that's the main reason that all these companies are doing that. They were like, yo, how can we put Fortnite's numbers in our thing? And I ain't saying Fortnite at all, because like we tried it when it first came out. I know me, Desert, in the corner tried it. Wasn't our thing. We put it down. We'd rather go to Apex. But that thing is still moving units. It's still doing numbers. So, and companies are seeing that.
Yeah.
So they're gonna try to go for what's hot,
basically.
You know what I'm saying? And see how we're talking about all this hardware stuff for Xbox and the sales. We didn't even talk about games. Where are those? Man? You buy all these companies, just like how PlayStation did. Like we said it before, but PlayStation, like, it paid off because they made some bangers.
Oh, I mean, I don't think we thought about this. We said, where are the games? I'll tell you where the games are. I'll tell you where the games are.
I already know where this is going.
Halo be coming to PlayStation 5 in 2026.
Which that still blows my mind. Like, I knew no Xbox, like, I joke about it all the time, no Xbox exclusive is safe. But now it's like, I didn't think they would literally put Halo on PlayStation, though. Like, that's
your bread and butter.
That's so weird to me and everything. But that's cool though. That's cool because now people that never had an Xbox can play Halo. That's cool. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But
oh please, don't be so sugar coated. You know what this is.
Oh no, they definitely want. Yeah, they definitely.
You know, talking about something. Oh, good. You know, and as someone who I had, and like, let me. It's funny when I always say, "Oh, I got an Xbox." No, I didn't. No, technically. No. Oh no. Excuse me.
I did. 360. Yeah.
No, I did. No, but I think I bought my 360. Now, joke. You know, we joke say, "Oh, I got." When back in the day, shout out to y'all people. Say, "Well, I got." No, you didn't. Your parents got you that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you had a job at 15 or 16 or whatever. Oh, kudos on you. That's even better. But like, you ain't getting nothing. Your parents got you something. Anyway, I think I bought an Xbox and I bought Halo Reach. It's because I was tired of getting waxed by my homies. It's like, you know, I have a game I don't have. I had a PlayStation 3. So I got an Xbox 360. And so I say that to say I got froggy and I jumped to Xbox just for this experience, right? And like you said, a lot of people who didn't jump, who played all these years and have never touched Halo because it was on Xbox, because whether or not they just didn't want to get one, whether because they were like steadfast, like I'll never get one, many reasons, all that in between. But yes, I mean, of course, we're happy that people who are playing Halo or people that play PlayStation will be able to play Halo now. But the conversation is that Halo, when you thought of Microsoft, you thought of Halo, you thought of Forza, right?
Forza,
and
Halo,
you thought of Fable,
Gears,
the Gears.
Fable.
Like, you're now like, bro, like PlayStation seems synonymous with PlayStation was God of War, Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, Spyro, I think.
Spyro, Crash.
Uncharted, so like
Spider-Man, you can go on.
Well, Spider-Man, yeah, but now I think Spider-Man is on. Like, Spider-Man's not.
It's on PC now, yeah, but
Spider-Man's not owned by. Spider-Man came out with Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Like, God of War was PlayStation. Jack and Daxter, PlayStation. Ratchet and Clank, PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And I'm starting to sound like Corner Fox right now. PlayStation. You know what I'm saying?
Infamous PlayStation. Sly Cooper PlayStation.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't hear any of those games going to Xbox. But like, what the plan is now, like we're talking about down the line, is that Xbox may get that revenge if they come out with this Xbox Steam device, Xbox PC device, that they would then have access to all those things eventually anyway. So, but I think the jab is directly that even though Xbox is trying to possibly come out with some new high-end technology that would also be part PC and access to PlayStation games through Steam, that's still not going straight to Xbox. It's going to Xbox via a third-party feature.
I mean, yeah, that's technically true. But
Halo is coming to PlayStation, not coming to Steam. That's now on a PlayStation device. It's going to be registered into a PlayStation store, and I just wishlisted that. I wishlisted that the other day on the PlayStation Store. Okay, you know.
I think you might be one of like the only, not one of the only people, but like I know like a lot of people like they saw the gameplay of that when it came out. It had a 13-minute video. I think people were not liking it only because I think it's being developed, it's being remade in the Unreal Engine 5. And everything, and that people are seeing that's notorious for having bad optimization, that engine. Okay. But people are saying that they've been seeing stutters and stuff like that on the video. I don't remember seeing that. If I'm bugging y'all let me know in the comments and stuff like that, or let me know in the whatever you listen to if you've seen the stutters from that game. But I didn't see a lot of them, but I know people were tight about that. People were tight about like the sprinting, because you can sprint in Halo now. You couldn't sprint in the original. You couldn't sprint.
You could not sprint in the original.
Nope. The rifle didn't have a zoom. You have a zoom on the rifle now. People were not cool about that. The Warhog, it has like more space and everything now. It's just little things like that people were not really cool about, and it's not remaining the true Halo experience and everything. And plus, I think
I know we weren't planning on this, but keep going.
Oh no, yeah, I was just saying that, and then like yeah, I think that was the main part of it. Yeah, like this is the trailer right here.
This is a 13-minute gameplay video.
Mm-hmm.
So 13 minutes of gameplay, right? So we're talking about graphics right now. Looks beautiful.
It looks great,
right?
Graphic wise. I mean, the gameplay didn't look bad to me either. I gotta say, I didn't see all the stuff that people were talking about.
Right. So this is gameplay right now.
Mm-hmm. Like, it looks cool and stuff like that. I think that's it. Like I said, like I played some of the original Halo and stuff like that.
Same.
So seeing a zoom on the rifle was kind of weird to me. I was like, that's not how Halo was. But they're making it modern.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, they're making it modern. So, but people want to feel like that nostalgia. Nostalgia's big, so people want to feel that nostalgia. You know what I'm saying?
Nostalgia is big, and it's only getting worse.
Right, and it also didn't help that like this is a Halo remake, because they already did that with Master Chief Collection. So they're doing a remake of a remake. Like,
well, I almost feel like they're doing a remake. I don't even think. Is it a remake of a remake, or is this basically built it from the ground up?
It's built from the ground up, so it's like a remake, but like they already did this already. So it's like, why are you doing this again?
PlayStation do it already? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, you did it already. Like, I guess either they took the game that they had and just did it again. But the question is whether or not this is a repolish of the remake, or if this is a whole other building. You know what I'm saying? Like the
I think it's another build from
the building. Is this a whole other building from the ground up?
I think that's what it is. It's holding the building from the ground up. But like, I think that like the fact that they already did it, it got people like, why doing it again? And apparently it came out recently too, in a rumor that they're making a Halo 2 and 3 remake too, and everything as well, and that's coming up and everything, when it's gonna be, sprinting, basically the same as this Halo remake, no multiplayer. People were tight about that. There's no multiplayer and stuff like that. People were really tight about that. Yeah, it's like, and I should have known that because it's called Campaign Evolved. So I should have known that and everything. But it was still like kind of where there's no multiplayer. It's gonna be the same in Halo 2 and Halo 3, and they're saying they're gonna save the multiplayer for Halo 7 when that comes out.
Halo 7. I think I would also appreciate this if they come. I would finally be able to play. Personally, I played Halo 4. I'd finally be able to play Halo 5 if we got that far, and then Halo 6. I guess I guess Halo 6 was Halo
Infinite.
Infinite.
Yep, that was Infinite, which that should have sold way more than it should have, but had some little issues with that.
I'm still not seeing the lag.
I don't see. That's what I'm saying. I didn't see a lot of it either when I was watching it, so I don't know what people are talking about. Maybe I'm just like, maybe I'm blind. I don't know. I didn't see a lot of it.
Was that your opinion, or was that a general opinion of people?
No, a lot of people were saying that. Like, I'm watching the YouTube video, and people were saying like in the comments, like I see the stutters.
I mean, right there. Hold on. Maybe there was something right there. Someone like switch to the gun or whatever. Ooh, oh, there you go. See it? It was minor. Like when you look at Chief go to the pistol, and it jumps a little bit. Like, ooh. I'm saying, like, if you care, let's watch it one more time. Like, oops, switch from the alien pistol to the pistol, and there's a quick jump, move into the next room or whatever. So,
yeah, that's what it is. And there's probably some more stuff, but I mean, like, yeah, people are like, they're not the happiest about it right now, but we gotta see more gameplay whenever it comes out, because I think it's coming out. It's coming out next year. I don't know when. They didn't give a date, but it's coming out next year.
No, next year, no date.
Yeah, no date. No date at all. But I don't know if this is gonna be like because this is Halo Studios, which is basically 343. It's rebranding and stuff. So
yep. So my prediction is that even though they say next year we're bringing out this language again, delays. There's
delays, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a whole lot of new things coming out and stuff like that next year.
It was a phrase I think even we used that generally like, basically when they push games back. I forgot what it was, but I would softly predict, 2027. People are like, don't worry, I'll wait. Same way for GTA. I'm not even getting upset. It's like, don't worry, I'll wait. I got plenty of other things to do.
Yeah.
Until this comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, pushing this back does me. You pushing this back does me a service. Because I can finally keep up to get to these other games that I've been meaning to give attention to before you take up all of my time.
And I feel like every gamer has a backlog of some way, somehow. Has some kind of backlog. And everything.
I think it's another episode to talk about that.
Yeah. But that came out recently too. That one of the big hitters from next year, it got pushed back.
Yeah. From
May to November.
Right. For me. All right.
That's shout out to GTA 6. Shout out to Rockstar for I guess they seen what was going on. They were like, let's just cool out and just keep on polishing it up and everything like that. Which I always thought was weird to have it released in May because that's in the beginning of the summertime. I would think they would take advantage of the fall and everything, but it looks like they're doing that. So they're releasing in November of next year instead of May of 2026. So my prediction, like Frosty said, we're going to see a whole lot more games being released between that May and September window or something like that. I think it's going to be a couple games coming out in the summer. That's what I believe and I just feel like the companies have came out and said that we are trying to get out the way of Rockstar and GTA 6. Like, I think Ghost of Yote, if I'm not mistaken, I read an article saying that they rejoiced when GTA got pushed back to 2026 so they can release Ghost of Yote. It's stuff like that. People are scared. They are shaking in their boots over GTA 6. They know the numbers it's going to do. That what's that famous meme with the two dudes shaking hands and stuff like that?
The two muscular guys from dang, what movie was that? People gonna crucify us for this.
I forget what it is. I know the black and the white hand, right? The two dudes shaking hands.
Black arm was shout out to I think not Arnold, was it Arnold Schwarzenegger and my goodness, now I can't even forgive myself for this. I can't even forgive myself for this. I can't even forgive myself for this.
Yeah, but y'all know what I'm talking. Y'all know, but y'all watching and listening. Y'all know what meme I'm talking about. But that's basically what GTA 6
meme.
Yeah. But that's basically that's GTA for one side is gamers and then casuals. GTA right in the middle. That's basically what that meme is to me too. Because that's really what it is. That game gets all the casuals and it gets all the true hardcore gamers too. So
yeah, so it's Predator Handshake. It's a memorable scene from the 1987 science fiction action film Predator.
It's from Predator.
Greet each other.
Oh, I would have never known that.
Man. But I know one of them was Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? And Carl Weathers. That's why I knew I had to.
R.P. Carl Weathers, man.
Yes, exactly.
R.P. Carl Weathers.
Exactly. A scene from 1987 action sci-fi film Predator. The character Dutch, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, is surprised to see his old friend Dylan, portrayed by Carl Weathers, and greets him by exclaiming, "Dylan, you son of a..." followed by a strong handshake that turned into an arm wrestling match.
Of course, during an arm wrestling match. Of course.
Yeah. So there you go. Quick history on that meme. If you were looking for it. Anything else before we close out? Like these touch on these other parts.
I mean, only thing I would touch on is there were rumors of Xboxes not being sold in Target and Walmart as well.
So no, as of the recent news, they're fine.
They're fine
there.
But there are a couple, at least in my area and stuff like that. I've been seeing a couple Targets, a couple Walmarts where either there's just Xbox Series S or like there's no console there at all.
So the question would be, are you going there after their restock day? And that means that other people in your area are running out just buying them and possibly reselling them.
Buying them for what? That price like the price like already went up twice this year. I think they're like at least $700 or something like that for the 2 GB Xbox Series X or something like that.
So even if scalpers did buy a bunch and sell them, that's not a profit because they're trying to
sell
them lower.
They price hike that. They price hike Game Pass, and we ain't talking. They price hike the dev kit. What people have to use to make your game.
Mm-hmm.
It was $1,500. Now it's $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on. Obviously, we know what's going on. We talk about it all the time. But it's like, dog, like, what are y'all doing? Like,
so it's a long game. That's what I think is where I'm coming from with this. I think overall this discussion's got me thinking it's a part of the long game. You better hope it is a part of the long game.
Hopefully. Like I said before, I think their Xbox is on a tight leash with Microsoft. That's what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that too. Like, it could be the long game, like you're saying, but I think they're on a tight leash as well. And I'm saying it again. I feel like if the next console, PC hybrid, whatever they're talking about, if that doesn't do well, like the numbers that they wanted to do, I can see Microsoft saying no more console sales. I can see that happening. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
That's just Wavey guy, because that's not what I'm saying. Because they gotta sell them, they gotta offload them. So it is what it is.
But and
banking on whatever this future product is, whatever this future product, this future merger of an Xbox PC console could be.
Yeah, which is that's kind of like what Corner said anyway, like a couple episodes back too, that they should just make a console PC hybrid, and he just update it every year and stuff like that. He did say that. So
yeah, I'd say without other than that, that's a wrap, squad. Be sure to check us out all over the web. Search Phucaname, Phucaname, and check out all of our available content on all general podcast platforms. I've been your host, Frosty Phoenix. Catch me across the web, FROSTYPHENIX, at 89 on the end of it. Find my Twitch channels, TikTok, and all that jazz. Squad, close out with your socials.
Euro was goody. Thank y'all again for listening to Phuca-Pod, another episode. Mainly general topic, but got some other stuff in there for y'all. But yeah, of course, y'all can follow me WAVIIGAWD _on IG and WAVII_GWD over on X, aka Twitter. You know what I'm saying? He's a sneaker lover, anime watcher, video game player. And shout out to the homie Max B, the Wavey one. You know what I'm saying? The original Wavey one. He coming home, you know what I'm saying, for serving a bid up in jail and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the homie Big Avell. Good stuff. You know what I'm saying? He coming home and all that. The wave is back, you heard? So, but yeah, y'all make sure to follow us everywhere. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, stuff like that. Of course, like, comment, subscribe when you get to the YouTube channel. And of course, rate us 5 stars everywhere on Phuca-Pod, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify Podcasts. Tell your homies about us.
Tell them. Bring friends. And then have their homies bring other homies.
Right.
Let's see. Squad. There you go. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Peace, y'all.